Have you ever looked at your bank balance and thought, I earn a decent salary, so why does it still feel like I'm barely moving forward? Not because you're irresponsible, not because you overspend on luxury, but because something feels slightly off. For most people, the problem isn't how much they spend, it's the order in which they spend it. Let's walk through a very normal situation. You're in your late 20s or 30s. You have a stable job. Your salary looks respectable on paper. Say you earn $5,000 a month before tax in the US or the European equivalent. After taxes, healthcare, and social contributions, you take home around $3,600. Nothing extreme, nothing irresponsible. Now the money starts leaving. Rent or mortgage, $1,400. Car payment or lease, $450 insurance. Fuel, maintenance, $250. Student loan or education debt, $300 credit card minimums. $200 before groceries, before savings, before life. You're already at $2,600 gone. What's left isn't freedom, it's pressure. Most people look at this and think, I need to cut spending. But that's not actually the problem. The deeper issue is that financial decisions were made in the wrong sequence. Not foolishly, just out of order. Here's the pattern most people follow. First, they lock themselves into long-term lifestyle costs. Housing, cars, monthly commitments. Then whatever remains becomes the money for savings, investing, or peace of mind, which usually means there isn't much left. So saving feels optional, investing feels risky, and progress feels slow. Not because the income is low, but because flexibility was spent before security was built. Let's change just one thing. Imagine the same person had committed $300 a month to long-term investing before upgrading lifestyle. Over 25 years, with a modest 7% annual return, that's roughly $230,000. Not from hustle, not from luck, just from order. But when that $300 gets absorbed by a car upgrade or a slightly nicer apartment, it doesn't feel expensive. It feels normal. That's the quiet cost. The reason this happens isn't math, it's psychology. We're wired to prioritize what feels immediate and visible. A nicer car gives instant validation. A better apartment feels like progress. Lifestyle upgrades are socially rewarded. Savings aren't. No one compliments your retirement account. No one sees your flexibility. So the brain chooses certainty now over optional security later. Not because people are careless, but because the system subtly nudges them that way. Long-term impact without fear. Over time, this creates a strange situation. People earn more every few years, but feel no lighter. Raises disappear into higher fixed costs. Freedom never arrives, not trapped, just permanently tight. And the irony is, many of these people are doing everything right. Perspective shift. How financially intelligent people think. Financially intelligent people don't avoid spending. They just delay it. They decide what their future needs before deciding what their present wants.
No.
They protect flexibility first. Then they build lifestyle around what remains. Not extreme, not minimalist, just intentional. They understand that wealth isn't about having more things. It's about having more options. Conclusion: calm, aware. So if money feels heavier than it should, it might not be your income. And it might not be your spending. It might simply be the order. When you understand that, you don't feel guilty. You feel clear. And clarity is usually where better decisions begin. If this perspective was useful, You can support the channel by subscribing or liking the video. Not for motivation, just for more clear thinking around money.